We're counting down the 12 biggest ways corporate greed has hollowed out the Las Vegas experience. From subtle shifts that make the city's bright lights feel strangely empty, to systemic tricks that quietly drain your wallet, each entry reveals how profits took priority over hospitality, excitement, and the sense of belonging that made Vegas legendary. This list exposes everything from rising costs and faceless automation to the cultural losses you might not notice until it's too late. Which corporate tactic did the most damage, and how deep does the transformation really go? Let's begin with number 12, the dazzling illusion of luxury that now hides the city's fading soul. In the 12th place, Las Vegas dazzles brighter than ever, but the glow is only skin deep. Towering facades pulse with billion-dollar LED displays. Fontainebleau's shimmering wrap is just the latest spectacle, while inside, the experience grows colder and more hollow. Guests step into lobbies lined with polished marble and digital art, but find fewer staff, longer waits, and service that feels more like an afterthought. It's a city obsessed with surface, pouring fortunes into attractions that look good on camera, but cut corners behind the scenes. Housekeeping schedules shrink, maintenance lags, and visitors trade stories of broken fixtures or rooms that never quite feel ready. The skyline promises luxury, yet the warmth and care that once defined a Vegas stay are quietly vanishing. The Strip's new motto might as well be, "Shine on the outside, cut costs on the inside." It's a paradox. Las Vegas has never looked richer, but for many, it has never felt emptier. In the 11th place, regional casinos are quietly winning over the visitors Las Vegas used to call its own. Mississippi's riverboat casinos, for example, posted a 4% revenue jump this year, while Midwest tribal properties are splashing billboards with promises of free parking and generous comps. These venues don't just talk about value, they deliver it. The average slot player at a regional casino now gets about 20% more in reinvestment comps than they would on the Strip in 2025. That means more free play, better drink service, and the occasional steak dinner. No strings, no hidden fees. Guests who once saved all year for a Vegas weekend are now driving an hour to a hometown casino where their money stretches further and their loyalty actually counts. Vegas used to own the monopoly on excitement, but the game has changed. The real winners are the ones who remember how to treat people. In the 10th place, Las Vegas has flipped its promise on its head. What was once the city where anyone could feel rich for a weekend is now a playground for the already wealthy. Casino ads push images of celebrity chefs, private suites, and velvet rope lounges, while the days of cheap buffets and all-you-can-eat deals are quietly erased. The average entry-level room on a weekend now runs $289, and the Strip's top 5 operators have expanded high-roller lounge space by 35% since last year. Marketing budgets funnel toward VIP experiences, leaving regular visitors to wonder when they stopped being the target audience. For decades, the magic of Vegas was that a schoolteacher from Ohio could sit next to a movie star at the blackjack table. Now, unless you're booking a $500 suite or chasing a Michelin star, you're mostly invisible. The result is a demand gap that no amount of neon can hide. Vegas traded its soul for exclusivity, and the regulars are cashing out. In the 9th place, the Strip's wild energy is being scrubbed away, one ordinance at a time. Once you could walk Las Vegas Boulevard and stumble into a saxophonist riffing outside the Bellagio, or catch a magician working the crowd beneath neon signs. Now, resorts and business coalitions have lobbied for tighter rules. Clark County's 2024 hearings led to new restrictions on where street performers can set up and how long they can play. The result? Busker citations soared by 120%, and fines for a single offense now reach $500. Security patrols have multiplied, pushing spontaneous acts and food carts farther from the action. The Strip feels less like a carnival and more like a curated shopping mall, with every sidewalk moment filtered through layers of brand control. The unpredictability that gave Vegas its spark is fading fast. When the city's most memorable encounters are replaced by silence and security tape, you can't help but wonder what's truly left to discover. 8th place, Las Vegas's corporate operators have found a loophole that drains city coffers while the lights keep shining. Instead of paying Nevada's $1.95 per $500 real estate transfer tax when properties change hands, major resorts structure deals as entity sales, shuffling LLC and partnerships to dodge the deed transfer, and with it, the tax. According to the 2024 Legislative Council Bureau, Clark County lost an estimated $127 million over the last decade to these maneuvers. That's money that should have gone to road repairs, emergency services, and the basic upkeep that keeps the Strip running. Meanwhile, the backlog for fixing pedestrian bridges alone hit $12 million in the 2025 budget. Local officials and tax experts call it legalized avoidance, arguing that these strategies let big operators privatize profits while shifting the burden of public maintenance onto everyone else. Bills to close the loophole have stalled under industry pressure, leaving residents and small businesses to pick up the slack. In a city built on spectacle, the real magic trick is how corporate deals make public funds vanish, leaving the sidewalks and bridges to bear the cost. 7th place, the real estate game in Las Vegas isn't just about hotels, it's about who owns the homes where workers sleep. Institutional landlords like Invitation Homes now control over 2,500 houses in the Vegas Valley, turning entire neighborhoods into profit streams for Wall Street. The result? Average rent has jumped 17% since 2023, while the median hotel wage is stuck at $15.25 an hour. For the bellhop or cocktail server, that means a bigger slice of every paycheck disappears before groceries even hit the cart. Lawmakers tried to fight back with Senate Bill 395 in 2025, aiming to put the brakes on corporate bulk buying, but the bill stalled under industry pressure. The gap keeps widening. Rents climb, but paychecks don't. When the people who keep the Strip running can't afford to live anywhere near it, burnout and staffing shortages follow. The city's hospitality engine sputters, not because tourists stopped coming, but because the workers who once gave Vegas its heart are being priced out of their own story. In 6th place, the Strip's neon blaze hides a quieter story. Las Vegas is losing its crowds. In 2025, tourism dropped by 8%, the sharpest decline since the recession. Hotel occupancy has slipped below 80%, with the north end of the Strip faring even worse. Newer mega resorts are watching their rooms sit empty, some posting occupancy rates as low as 71%. It's not just about fewer visitors, it's about empty casino floors and echoing lobbies where the buzz used to be non-stop. Average daily room rates have fallen about 5%, a clear sign that even aggressive pricing can't fill the gap left by missing guests. Yet those infamous fees and surcharges remain stubbornly high, so the city looks busy on the outside, but the numbers tell a different story. Vegas built its fortune on endless foot traffic and packed tables. When the crowds thin out, the city's entire business model starts to wobble. The warning lights are blinking behind the glow. In the fifth place, the heart of Las Vegas's casino experience is shrinking, and longtime gamblers can feel it every time they sit down at a table. The days when the house treated you like a VIP, no matter your bankroll, are fading fast. Complimentary drinks now depend on a drink ticket algorithm. If you're not playing fast enough or betting high enough, don't expect that cocktail to arrive. Loyalty comps, once a badge of honor for regulars, have become a moving target. In 2025, Caesars hiked its tier credit requirements by 40%, making it harder than ever to earn free stays or meals. MGM Properties rolled out a system that tracks your play and issues drink coupons only when you hit certain thresholds. The average comp reinvestment ratio has dropped to just 18%, down from 24% in 2019. Every decision is filtered through a revenue per guest lens, and the old sense of generosity, the feeling that the casino had your back, is slipping away. Nostalgia lingers in the air, but the warmth that made Vegas legendary is being replaced by spreadsheets and stinginess. In the fourth place, the Las Vegas Strip greets you with a row of glowing self-check kiosks where a smiling front desk clerk used to stand. MGM's rollout of mobile keys across 11 resorts promised speed, but for many guests, it's just another way the city has traded hospitality for cost-cutting. Concierge desks have been merged or eliminated, replaced by QR codes and app links that send you in circles when things go wrong. In April 2025, a system outage left hundreds stranded in lobby lines for over 2 hours. No backup staff, no apologies, just a sea of blinking screens and mounting frustration. The numbers tell the story. Resort staff headcount is down 12% year over year, and even basic questions now get funneled through automated chatbots or call centers. The warmth that once defined Vegas, the quick joke, the personal touch, the sense someone actually cared, has been replaced by a digital wall. The Strip may be saving money, but it's paying the price in guest loyalty. When every interaction feels like a transaction, the magic of Las Vegas starts to fade long before you reach your room. In the third place, the simple act of relaxing in your Vegas hotel room has become a minefield of hidden charges. Automated minibars now come loaded with sensors so sensitive that moving a bottle of water, sometimes just to make space, can trigger a charge in under 30 seconds. At Paris, Las Vegas, a guest unplugged the minibar tray to access a power outlet and was slapped with a $50 fee, no warning, just an extra line on the bill. Stories like this aren't rare. Travelers report being charged for items they never consumed or penalized for shifting equipment to plug in their phone or laptop. The rules are rarely posted, and front desk staff often shrug when questioned. It's not about the cost of the snacks. It's about the sense that every corner of the room is booby-trapped for profit. Instead of feeling like a guest, you start to feel like a mark. The old Vegas let you take risks at the tables. Now, the gamble starts the moment you touch the minibar. In the second place, Las Vegas room rates are no longer set by gut instinct. They are dictated by algorithms that never sleep. Strip resorts have handed over pricing power to software like Sendon's Rainmaker, which now controls more than 1/3 of all rooms on Las Vegas Boulevard. These programs scan bookings, track competitor rates, and adjust prices dozens of times a day, all in the pursuit of squeezing out every extra dollar. The effect is a digital price wall. No matter how many tabs you open or how far you scroll, the deals look eerily similar. In 2025, a federal lawsuit accused major casino operators of using the same vendor to harmonize prices, arguing that guests were not just outsmarted, they were outnumbered. The Ninth Circuit threw out the case, saying shared software was not the same as collusion. But the Department of Justice fired back in a rare amicus brief, warning that algorithmic coordination could be the new face of price fixing. For travelers, it means chasing bargains is a losing game. The Strip's biggest brands move in lockstep, and the old thrill of scoring a deal has been replaced by the cold logic of code. In the new Las Vegas, the house edge is not just at the tables, it is baked into every booking, invisible and relentless. And finally, in first place, nothing has soured the Las Vegas experience quite like resort fees. What started as a $10 add-on now sits at $40, $50, even $56 a night, mandatory, non-negotiable, and nearly universal. The Bellagio tacks on $56.69 per night for the privilege of Wi-Fi and pool access, while Circus advertises a $27 room but quietly adds $39.68 in fees before you can click book. The logic is simple. Keep the room rate low for the search engines, then spring the real price at the last possible moment. In 2025, the FTC stepped in with new rules demanding upfront disclosure, but most hotels still hide the total behind pop-ups or only reveal it on the final booking screen. Transparency is now so rare that Resorts World made headlines for briefly dropping fees altogether, only to quietly bring them back when competitors refused to follow. Citywide, these charges funnel over $1 billion into resort coffers every year, and they're not going anywhere. The promise is always the same: bundled amenities, convenience, a better guest experience. The reality: you pay for services that used to be included, whether you use them or not. Even as tourism drops and rooms sit empty, the fees keep climbing. It's the ultimate bait and switch, one that leaves visitors feeling tricked before they even arrive. In a city built on the thrill of the gamble, resort fees are the one bet you can't refuse. They don't just drain your wallet, they break the trust that made Las Vegas famous in the first place. From billion-dollar facades masking budget cuts to the unavoidable sting of resort fees, this countdown exposed 12 ways corporate greed hollowed out the Las Vegas experience. At the top of the list, hidden nightly surcharges and algorithm-driven pricing proved most damaging, costing guests trust and dollars alike. Across every entry, a clear pattern emerged. Profits prioritized over people, with service cuts, automation, and microcharges replacing the legendary hospitality that once defined the city. The data is undeniable. Visitor numbers are down, worker wages lag behind, and even Vegas's iconic crowds are thinning as regulars flee to friendlier regional casinos. What once made Las Vegas special, generosity, unpredictability, and inclusivity, has been traded for sterile luxury and relentless extraction. In the end, these 12 entries show that corporate strategies didn't just raise prices. They drained the very soul of Vegas, leaving behind a city that shines brighter on the outside, but feels emptier than ever within.